Welcome to the multimodal presentation for EDX3270 at the University of Southern Queensland by Shepherd-Ashby. In recent times there have been innovations to traditional print-based literacy. These innovations have occurred due to the increase in globalisation, technological advancements, and the new and available representation of texts, and the associated responsibilities students need to learn for interacting with these texts. The emergence of new technologies require an integrated approach to literacy education with the fusion of traditional print-based literacy and digitalised modalities. Literacy is predicated on the ability to generate, interpret, compose, and analyse meaning. The basis for meaning making includes understanding that all texts are deliberately and intentionally created to convey meaning, that texts have personalised grammar, and that learners need to be fluent in their engagement with a variety of textual modalities and an understanding that a text can provide multiple interpretations to different audiences. The four-resource model by Freebody and Luke is representative of the interrelated practices embodied and applied by effective readers. Effective readers seamlessly and unconsciously employ each of these practices independently or simultaneously to assist in meaning making from texts. An emphasis on multimodal texts are representative of deliberate design choices employed by text consumers and producers. Multimodal texts incorporate two or more semiotic design elements to provide rich engagement and require the reader to adjust reading and knowledge practices to derive meaning. Examples of multimodal texts that are able to be utilised to form a balanced approach to reading education in traditional and digital literacies include the use of video games and interactive modalities. They are representative of the technology students in the 21st century utilise on a daily basis. Research obtained from the attached annotated references indicate the innate complexity, interactive elements and design choices provide opportunities for students to engage in all four reading practices, to comprehend expectations of text engagement, and they allow students to provide relevance to their literacy learning. The design choices characterised in postmodern picture books remind students to be conscious of the textual characteristics mentioned earlier, that texts are consciously and deliberately created to procure meaning from an audience. They are intended to convey particular points of view and are created using grammars that inform the reader of the expectation of practices, skills, and strategies to be used to engage. Postmodern picture books fuse traditional print-based literacy with the design elements typical of multimodal texts. Students are challenged to utilise all four reading practices to break unfamiliar codes, analyse text, and derive meaning. Challenges that may arise when incorporating digital literacy into literacy program include teachers or students who experience a lack of confidence with technology, teachers who are inflexible with their content delivery or pedagogy, an overabundance of curriculum material that doesn't allow for the integration of ICT, or limited accessibility or availability of resources. The following slides are a collection of annotated references that form the basis of my critical essay. They include course materials and literature that was found independently of the course.